Hi, Leon. I selected this story about space because I love looking up at the sky at night, just like this guy is doing. When I look up in the sky, I like to see the moon and I like to see the stars, and I like to think about what's going on up there. What about you? Can you see the moon where you are? Or how about the stars? Sometimes, depending upon where we live, we need to go a little bit farther out where it's a little bit darker at nighttime to be able to see the stars at night. So let's read our story called Space Exploration. What do we know about space exploration? We know that people have always looked up at the sky and wondered what was in space. Have you ever wondered what was up there? Now, scientists use telescopes and rockets to learn about space. Some scientists have even gone up into space to learn more about it. Wow, that must be really cool to be a scientist. Can you imagine flying in that rocket up into the sky? John Glenn was born in 1921, almost 100 years ago, in Ohio. He became one of the first astronauts in the United States. In 1961, Glenn was the first American to orbit Earth. He circled Earth 3 times in a spacecraft called Friendship 7. Look at him. Wow. Do you think that he was excited to be out there so far away from Earth? I think he was excited too, maybe a little bit scared. Neil Armstrong was born in 1930 in Ohio. He was a pilot before he became an astronaut. In 1969, Armstrong became the first person to walk on the moon. People around the world watched on TV as it happened. Wow, can you imagine watching on your TV somebody go all the way up to the moon and walk on it? That's pretty amazing. Sally Ride was born in California in 1951. She was a scientist before she became an astronaut. In 1983, Ride became the first American woman in space. She orbited Earth on the Space Shuttle Challenger. Scientists and astronauts have helped us understand more about outer space. Maybe you, Leon, will grow up to be a space scientist. Maybe you will even be an astronaut. What would you like to learn about space exploration? What did you think, Leon? Was that exciting to think about? Is the idea of going up in a rocket, up into the sky, past all the airplanes and past all the birds in the clouds, and go to the moon? Is that exciting? I think it is. I hope you enjoyed the story, Leon. Thanks for taking the time with me.